What's up guys, this is Valente with a very special game for you. This game I'll be playing Graves, and I'll actually be up against the CEO of Riot Games, Tryndamere, who is actually playing Vayne this game. Well, some of you may know him as Marc Merrill, and others will know him by his IGN Tryndamere. So this was very exciting to actually play against the main man of Riot. So quick rundown of the teams. So we have Lee Sin, who will be jungling, and Jarvan solo top, Gragas as mid, myself as Graves, who will be down bot and then support Alistar, and then we'll be against solo top Talon, jungle Maokai, Gangplank, who will be mid. Oh no, sorry, excuse me. Talon I believe will be mid and Gangplank solo top, and then Vayne and Sona. I'll actually be referring to Vayne as Tryndamere the whole game, so apologies if that gets a bit annoying. I actually checked out Tryn's stats after this game. He's actually played a lot of Vayne in ranked games, so it's about 1500 elo, I recall. Yeah, this game is actually a full pre-made, but it is a normal, just a normal draft pick. And I personally would have banned Vayne, because I'm sure many of you know my hatred for Vayne knows no bounds. So she would have been banned if I was the captain. I mean, despite the fact that it is a full pre-made, there, I'm actually not, using Skype or Valente or anything, so there's very little coordination or communication. The first mistake, a very crucial mistake, is we don't stop Vayne and Sona from actually doing the mini golems, which would be there. We're just sitting here, and they'll actually have already that half a level advantage, which will actually really screw us up in the laning phase. I mean, in a sense, it actually could, potentially lead to our demise per se. So now they've just shown up, they've grabbed the mini golems there. So I could tell straight away that's what they were doing. But obviously, being a normal game, there sort of isn't that much emphasis on, counterplay. This game, I was doing my very best to actually target Tryndamere at every possible moment, every team fight, every, whatever, every dragon. I was doing my very best to actually shut him down, but I think you find, by viewing this game, he's quite a good player in his own right. I'm sure he's played the game at least once. So at this point in the game, it's just CSing, and you can already tell I've only just hit level 2. He's been level 2 for a fair bit already, so big advantage for the enemies. I mean, Alistar as well isn't my desired support usually. He's definitely good, but against Vayne Sona, probably not as good. And I should note that he was a draft pick, and Vayne and Sona were the final 2 picks on the enemy team after we'd all locked in. And I should also note that our team actually had 2 DCs, so we were kind of destined to lose this game. So there's a little I gave away the ending, but it won't really matter that much. So Vayne's gonna have to flash out. Maokai shows up from the enemy jungle, and he's gonna get some damage off on Alistar, as Vayne is still sticking around. We have been CV'd in the bush there, and we're gonna stick around. Could have probably killed Vayne there if I dove in, and I make the mistake of actually sitting in the bush for prolonged periods of time, which is something I should actually know better playing against Vaynes, but I wasn't on the ball this game. I wasn't on the ball. I mean, that being said, I do end up out CSing Tryndamere by a decent amount, just from memory. But yeah, this game there was very much a lack of communication from what I saw, and just sort of very lacking coordination as well. But never mind, you know, I'm happy I got the opportunity to play against Big Trend. So I went for that harass. He is just ducking away with the what's it called, tumble. So we have a bit of an advantage now. Since that Maokai gank, we've gained some advantage over them. It brought Valente down to probably about a quarter health, and since then I'm just trying to keep the harass up. Sona's heal is pretty weak. Just cut across to mid, top. If we can CS count, I'm on 31 to his 33, so pretty even there. Jarvan 25 to Gangplank 15, so he's doing well, and then Gragas 30 to Talent 11, so again doing well. So Sona's been spamming that E, or that W I should say, for a heal. I'm gonna get some nice harass off on them. They do have the bush water there, and Vayne has picked up that extra level on me again. So I'll hopefully hit level 5 in a second, and after this minion. Which brings it back even. So again, they are still getting pretty zoned, in a sense, by myself. Alistair's going to flash in, probably not the smartest idea there. I'm going to get condemned into the wall, but also jump out, and I'm going to be forced to flash here. And Sona hits me with auto attack, and I make the mistake of trying to go back in. I should have just ran there. Sona picks up a double kill. Lee Sin will be able to finish though. Yeah, that was a huge mistake. My part. At the time I was thinking Sona was just going to catch me anyway. I mean, she probably would have hit me with a Q anyway, but I could have potentially lived if I kept running. But never mind. Never mind. The Christmas tree Maokai shows up now. Talon and Gragas are a pretty interesting matchup. Talon's going to rush that Brutalizer, while Gragas is going to go for Will of the Ancients. I would personally not get Will of the Ancients on Gragas. Just don't feel he benefits enough from that spell vamp. That's just me though. What I usually actually go for a Magi's Soul Stealer, and then the Death Cap. So I can, out harass Vayne, but it's a matter of myself being able to, pick the right times to go in, and when not to initiate. But in this particular game, Mr. Tryndamere is one step ahead of me. I would very much be interested in a rematch, because I think I can beat him. I won't say with ease, but I think I can soundly beat him if given the opportunity. So I'm gonna miss whatever CS Alistair's, shouldn't even be there at all. And I should have just dashed through the wall there, and I'm gonna miss my dash there. They're gonna get some nice damage off of me, so Alistair just, you know, way too far out, got caught out, and that cost him his life. As Vane's gonna harass me again. Go away, bitch. I do my best not to actually, you know, stand next to walls and shit, but it's kind of a habit of mine where I, you know, like to stay near a wall or in the bushes or whatever. So I kind of screwed myself. I was looking at Vane and Sona, you know, they know it's just me. They know. Alistair's now back. Sona with that harass again. Annoying. So hopefully Alistair can heal me up a bit. Sona jumps out of the bush. Vane's not near Sona, so I'm gonna get some harass out. But there is a fight happening in the river. Vane shows up. I'm now gonna make my way over. As Jarvan will also teleport in. Need to get rid of that Vane. I went in for the ult there. I'm going to try and get rid of this Vane again, you know, and I'll get caught by the Maokai snare, and Vane takes me down. So hopefully Jarvan can pick the rest of these two guys off. And he grabs Maokai, grabs the kill on Vane. So nice clean up by Jarvan. Although I really needed that kill on big Vane, big Trynd. And don't know what happened there. That was a bit of a lag issue there, I believe, with the servers. As this was around the time when you know, the servers were kind of still a bit fucked up. So just deciding what to buy. I'm going to go for the 3 Doran's Blades. Health, AD and lifesteal. What more could you want? So I'll just fast forward myself running down to lane because that's not particularly interesting. So Vane still just with the double Dorans. She would at this point have a bit of an advantage. She's grabbed the 2 kills from that fight. I did get 2 assists, but well, Jesus, she's already up 4 assists as well. But Tryndamere definitely a strong player in his own right. Mr. Corporate Executive. Alistair just you know, got destroyed there by their team. Another successful gank. You know, I'm surprised they actually managed to get that. It was very close to the edge of our turret range. So I'm just going to hang back in this bush. And again, make the mistake of being near a wall, but luckily she doesn't condemn me. Mr. Merrill doesn't condemn me. I mean, my playstyle as an AD carry is very much I mean, passive to an extent, but very much, you know, farm now, do other shit later, or ask questions, you know, just all early game for me is just farming unless I'm required in a fight in this general, you know, river area. I mean, look at my, you know, I'm on 77, Bane's on 67, so I've got 10 minions ahead already. But she does have the kill advantage there. So what I lack in kills, I'll actually make up for in farm or CS. So she's got a BF sword now, so Tryndamere will start to hurt like a mofo. And again, I'm just sitting in the bush there. She's gonna condemn me. Huge mistake by me. But I'm gonna get the exhaust off on her. She's gonna chase me. I'm gonna duck out of the gangplank ult now, and I'll get ulted by Sona, and I'll go down due to the Sona ult. I would have liked Alistair to be a bit closer to me. He was actually fighting with Sona, which was not the best idea. But well played there by Tryndamere and Sona. He actually knew what he was very much baiting me there, in the sense that, you know, trying to make it seem like they didn't know that I was there, that they didn't know that I was there. But yeah, I'll say it again, Tryndamere definitely a good player, you know, at his own game, of course. And there's the DC from Alistair, so now I'm gonna have to be extra cautious. Well, not at this point in time. I'm going to go in for the gank on Vayne. Lee Sin will go for the kick. I'm going to make the mistake of flashing in because I wanted that kill on Mr. Tryndamere. I'm quite a greedy bastard this game. I really just the whole game was just trying to get Tryndamere, just to, you know, I don't know, just because, you know, he's the CEO, you know, why not kill him, you know, whatever. You are much better than expected. This is the truth. And TY, a very gracious player is Tryndamere. Gangplank takes out Gragas there. So Tryndamere's claim to fame is quadra-killing Reginald's early team solo mid team about a year ago. Well, that's quite impressive in my books. You know, getting a quadra kill against, you know, TSM is pretty big. But yeah, quite honestly, Tryndamere is a much better player than I would have expected. So definitely kudos to Trent. In this game I was very much outmatched. But as I said, Mr. Tryndamere, if you do ever see this video, I will challenge you to a rematch, and I will win, good sir. A gentleman's agreement. Now, I'm not sure why we do Dragon here, because it's not the smartest idea, but we're going to do it, and we will get it. But there's a wasted ult by Lee Sin. I'm watching out for the Gangplank ult because that will destroy me. I'm doing as much damage as possible to Vayne, and I'll exhaust her, but she will take me down again. Hoping someone can finish Tryndamere off. Jarvan went for it. Jarvan and Gragas out. It's 3-3. Lee Sin joins in as well. Really need to get rid of that Vayne. And there's the barrel. Down goes Tryndamere. Jarvan working over Gangplank there. And he will manage to survive there, getting under the turret. Alistar is now back, but he's quite underleveled, so he's going to have to be quite passive. As you see, Sona there warding our bush. Trin, what a class act is Tryndamere. he is on my friends list now, so hopefully I can do a few more games with him and show you the results of that as well. Because I mean, I can't begin to say how much of a nice guy he was. Just a credit to League of Legends. Just a very just a pleasure to play with. So definitely kudos to Tryndamere and his game, and as he has red buff and Infinity Edge, so he's now going to be even more annoying. Although when isn't Tryndamere annoying? You can't die. Level. So I'm still beating Tryndamere by about 10 CS, and there goes Lee Sin, who is now disconnected as well. So that's our second DC of the game. Lee Sin gets stunned there. I know it looks a bit glitchy due to the low record. So I'm just going to well, I was going to continue pushing, but Vayne up there now. I get takes down Alistair with ease. I'm gonna back off now. It seems to me this game that Alistair did sort of give up a little bit at some point. So they're gonna hang around blue as Gangplank and Talon will take out our tower there. Down it goes. Not much I can do at this point. There's 4 of them in the area and just me hanging around. Look at that. Old class. Tryndamere didn't want the kill on the DC. He went straight for Gragas. What a champion. Yeah, see, there's old class, baby. Although he is playing Vayne, so that is incredibly annoying. He did say at one point that he found Vayne very fun to play, but au contraire, Mr. Tryndamere, I personally think Vayne is one of the most boring characters in the game. But whatever floats your boat, baby. The reason I find her so boring is that she has no real, sort of ability. She's got a tumble, that's cool, whatever. That gives you an auto attack bonus. She then has a passive silver bolts. She then has, the condemn, which is a stun, which is more or less situational when it comes to late game. And then her ult gives her, bonus AD and shit. So, I mean, it's sort of no real fun skills aside from that stun, which I find that I don't get the chance to use it that much in a game. Just me though, just me. So, out Siesta now by about 30. She's hanging around there. Mr. Trynd. Excuse me. So it is coming to, who's going to out farm who. I mean, I will out CS Tryndamere, but he does have the kills. I've died 4 times, unfortunately, because I wanted to take out Vayne, but I just don't have that additional support there with me. I can't 1v1 Vayne. I mean, look how far ahead she is in her build in comparison to me. Already, halfway through a Phantom Dancer. So we're gonna go for Dragon here. Gangplank up top. He does have the ult though. And we will grab Dragon. We've had a constant Dragon control. So we're going to go in here. As the Gangplank ult comes down, Sona's caught in the Cataclysm there by Jarvan. As Gragas picks up the kill, I'm going for Gangplank. Now looking for Vayne. She's too far out of my grasp here. And our team is slowly going down, so we're going to have to retreat here. As Jarvan will now go down to that 3-on-1 fight there. As Tryndamere picks up a triple kill. Now, what a crit. Lee Sin has to force the flash over as well. As Maokai flashes as well, won't be able to catch him. And yes, you know, Tryndamere OP. So Gangplank Talon Maokai on the tower. Yeah, should be able to get it quite easily, and I'm going to go down pretty quickly. I honestly didn't expect him to kill me that fast. So I'm on 055, which is kind of depressing. So our team's hanging around our jungle now. Vayne made her way to bot with Talon. I'm going to go down there for some farm as well. 165 to 150, so I'm still beating her in CS, you know, not by that much, but enough to keep me satisfied. So at this point it is the farming game. I saw Vayne on the minimap on her way towards me. I make my way up, and there she is, she's shown up. No match for Vayne at this point. She's on 10 kills. She just also has double buff and now a Phantom Dancer. So I'm no match for her at the moment. Yeah, there's a point in the game where you just sort of know that you've been beaten by the opposing player. You know, for example, if you're at mid, AP mid, you've been outclassed by the AP. In this case, I have been outclassed this game by Tryndamere. But still, I'm quite honoured to be playing against the one and only Tryndamere. I don't know how much more ass kissing I can do. No. In all seriousness, I respect him as a person and as a player. And I was going to go down straight away. Popped his ult way too late. Got caught in the Sona ult. I'm going to make my way up now. Vayne's going to hopefully go down. There she goes to Lee Sin. Talon gets the kill on Lee Sin now. Apologies for the glitchiness. I'm going to make my way in. As Jarvan also jumps in now. Getting some damage off on Talon. I miss my ult. I do hit Sona with it. I'll flash in, get the kill on Talon. Try and duck out now, but the Gangplank So's there. Going to be too much. So I got greedy, went for the kill on Talon, and it left me without a real escape mechanism. They'll push that tower now. Enemy team will now back off. So let's have a quick look at the CS. So, well, jungle doesn't really matter. Oh, Maokai is doing quite well as it is. Jarvan 186, Gangplank 124. So he's beaten Gangplank and farm there. Gragas 176 to Talon 131. So again beaten farm. Myself 179, Vayne 171. So beaten her in farm by a bit. So we've won the farming game, but enemy is winning the killing game and the pushing game. So again, just farming it up. This is the only real way I can catch up to Tryndamere without getting a pentakill. Obviously I do have a strong teamfight presence, but I found that the enemy team this game is much more coordinated than our team. They were focusing myself, every chance possible, and Gragas, of course. The AD and AP carries. And at this point, we're just, dicking around while they've gotten Baron. There it is, Baron buff. So, you could tell this is a normal game. So, not sure why we didn't get rid of that ward either. Alistar's still only level 10 as well. So, what really cost us the game in the end is the disconnect from Alistar, personally. That's what I think, personally, I should say. That and, just very stupid plays. So, the enemy team will now push with Baron, I believe. No, still waiting on them. Gangplank went to get top lane. I'm gonna head down and pump some of these minions here. So push that lane back in our favour, and then make my way over to mid, where it looks like the enemy team will now push our tower. So they're gonna get that one. I'm gonna get caught by Marc. He's gonna snare me on our tower though, as Alistar's forced to pop ult and the summoning heal goes down. I'm gonna use my ult again, heading for Vayne as much as I can. She's going to, no, she will survive. And now Gangplank's caught out, so I'm gonna go for him. Grab the kill on Gangplank. I'm looking to kill Vayne now. I went for it, got greedy, forced to flash out, and I'm gonna die now. So again, I got too greedy. Vayne, too strong, and this will be GG. So well played by Tryndamere. As the surrender vote is imminent, or they might even just push the tower themselves. Excuse me. And there's the nice question by Vayne or Tryndamere. Glad you like LOL. What's your one future wish? Free Pulsefire Ezreal skin, to challenge Freak to a 1v1 Corki match, and new Urgot skins and a new 5v5 map. I chose the new Urgot skins because Urgot needs some love. So I missed her up there. She has Shirelias though. Talon going straight for me. Alistar headbutts him away, which is kind of annoying. I'll pick up the kill on him though with my ult. And I see Vayne now. She's ducked out again. I'm going for it. Lee Sin's going to get the kill, I think, I hope. And now I've got Gangplank on my ass. And he's going to be able to kill me there. And that is GG as Maokai picks off the Nexus. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my game against Riot CEO Tryndamere, and I will hopefully see you again with more commentaries, possibly with more writers, so stay tuned.